And we're back. This episode 4, is called Know Your Place, Sis. It's focusing on friendships, territorial friends, just
broke friends, annoying friends.
Anything to do with friendships, period. Like, are you my man or my friend? Like, boundaries, know them.
Yeah. I think people become so dependent on their friends that they forget y'all just friends. So, like, get the fuck on. I don't know. I don't know. I get so irritated when people, like, I had this one friend. I hate talking on the phone. I fucking hate it. And she will blow me up. She'll just keep calling back to back. You never answer because I don't want to fucking talk. Like, see me in person or text me. Like, there's no need for us to sit on the phone. I don't get that. And, like, I could see her doing it to her nigga, but, like, don't do that shit to me because you gonna have one less friend. Because I don't want to talk. Like, I think some people, or, like, they feel some type of way if you don't get them gifts or do surprise them on their birthdays and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, you my nigga, and I'm like, you my girl. I'm gonna do what I can for you, but I'm not gonna go above and beyond. Like, stop putting expectations that you put on the dude you're dating on me. Because guess what? I'm going to let you the fuck down. Like, I am not, like, I'm a friend that goes above and beyond for my friends, but stop putting expectations on me because I have my own life to live as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't do those clingy friendships.
Speaking of birthdays, I saw somebody tweet and they were like, how do you feel about outshining the birthday girl? Me personally, drip or drown, bitch. Like, it's your birthday. Like, you should be dressed up. If you feel some type of way because I came looking like how I'm looking, drip or drown, bitch.
But at the same time, like, if you know your friends are fly and, like, they dress really well, I'll be mad if you came looking, like, I'll be mad. Yeah, don't come to my shit looking busted. Like, I hate that.
But girls really do be on that shit, like, oh my God, I can't dress better than her because it's her birthday. Or look better than her, outshine her or whatever. Like, that's that petty shit. And now I understand why, like, there's certain women that be like, oh, I don't hang with girls because they're drama and they're messy and blah, blah, blah. I guess I get it. But I do hang with maybe like 6 women, which is a lot for me. I mean, you've met pretty much all of my friends, and we've been friends for years. But I think we all have learned each other's personalities, so that's why it makes it work. Like, I have one friend I know when you get in your mode, I'm going to leave you alone. I got another friend that might be pettier than others, and when you learn each other, it's cool. It's kind of like a relationship.
It is a relationship.
It really is.
I think people forget that you have to maintain all, like, your family relationships with your, cousins, siblings, and all that stuff. You have your friends, because your friends are there through thick and thin. Like, I'm not going to say, like, know your place, you're not my man, like, so back the fuck up. Because I feel like at this age, I'm 30 now, and I've been single so long, so I would never put a nigga before my friends because my friends have always been there. But
shit.
I'm not like that because, like,
my nigga?
Man, I didn't have one nigga I put before. I'm going to catch you when I see you, sis. Of course, like, if I'm finna go get some dick, yeah, or like we got a trip plan, but at the same time, I'm not gonna disregard all that because I had a friend who kind of did that, and then she got a divorce, and now she's like, "Where y'all at?" No, bitch, don't ask me where I'm at because you put me on the side like that.
No, that's different. When you're married, that's a whole nother thing. Like,
Brittany Kahn, I'm shouting her out. Brittany Kahn has been married for, I think she's been in her relationship for 10 years. She says she always tells new women in new marriages, don't neglect your female friendships. Yeah, she was like, make sure you balance them.
I wouldn't put my female friend over my husband.
I wouldn't put him over it, but, like, don't just totally disregard me because that's your main focus now. Because guess what? Keep that same energy because you're not going to keep picking me up and dropping me off. Because, I mean, we need relationships, companionship in life, period. Like, some things you can get from your homegirls that you can't get from your dude. And I think some women mess up and try to make their men be their girlfriends, like their homegirls, And, like, men are sometimes like, I don't want to hear, like, I mean, I do want to hear
talking
but
too, because I'd be like, damn, what's T-Boo?
But it's also, they can't give you the same type of, bitch, guess what? Like, like, it's not the same as me and you talking. So I think I don't like women who drop all their friends when they're in a relationship and then try to pick them back up when they're not. Don't do that shit to me. Like, I'm not going to fuck with you. Don't, no. But at the same time, don't be clingy either. Let's balance it out.
It is definitely
let's figure
balanced.
It out.
I'm not that friend that you need to call every day. I promise I'm not. And if
Shoot
any of my friends are listening, which you should be because you support me as a friend, and you feel like you call me every day, please stop. Like, we don't need to talk every day. Like, what are we talking about? Or we can text every day. I like group text, but I don't need to talk to you every day. Like,
you get irritated.
Let me miss you. Friend?
You get irritated when I call you. I feel like we talk all the time.
Nah, but it's different if you have something to talk about.
True.
If you're calling me, and this goes for niggas too, if you calling me to sit on the phone and breathe, I'm gonna hit you with the will. All right.
That's what my mom hopes she not listening to this, but she be,
Mom's
she
checking
will
in for
call
sure.
me. My mom will call me and just be like, "What you doing, girl?" I be like, "Nothing," and then she's just like, "Me neither." I be like, "Ma, I got shit to do. Like, what you want?" I love my mother, but like, she don't be talking about nothing at all.
You seen when my mom called, I was like, what did this bitch want now? Fuck. Hello. You think it's always she needs something. Shit.
Jordan
I'm
does
not one of
that.
your little friends. That's what I be wanting to tell her. Remember that? Shit. Quit calling my damn phone all the time.
Yeah, I swear this nigga Jordan, my brother Jordan, not her daughter, he called me. It was just like, "Hey, you know how to get to..." I said, "Do you not have a fucking GPS on your phone? Like, just stop calling me, y'all.
He
Just
just wanna
text me
talk.
real quick." I love my family. I just don't like talking like that. Like, if we're in person, it's different. I'm a very in-person type of person.
Same.
But on the phone, when I'm at home by myself, I'm like kind of like a Grinch low-key. I just text me so I can respond when I feel like it. I don't want to have to talk all the time.
How do you feel about going behind your friend when it comes to either talking to a guy / dating or having sex? Like, what if you were talking to this guy, he was a sneaky leak. Like, you wasn't really letting nobody know about him.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ended up catching feelings for each other, and then come to find out, y'all finally start following each other on social media. You like, wait, how you know Erica?
I have a really fucked up story. Well, I don't believe in that at all. But one of my closest friends, she is so low-key with all the niggas that she dates. She only tells certain friends about certain niggas. Mm-hmm. So, like, nobody could ever put two and two together. So I knew about one of the dudes she dated for, like, 4 years. And I never, like... I just knew that was her nigga. There was another one that she was messing with that I didn't know about. And randomly, I had met him one drunk night a long time ago. And so, anywho, fast forward a couple years, I'm on Tinder. This is why I don't get on Tinder. This is a fucked up story. So I'm on Tinder, and we swipe right on each other. And so I sent it to one of my best friends. I'm like, "What you think about him? Oh, you should date him? Cool." I was like, "You don't know him or nothing?" Like, and I didn't send it to her because, like, I just never thought to send it to her. Mm-hmm. And so me and him kicking it, we have an amazing time. We fuck around, got drunk on the first date, had sex in the car, and we fell asleep in Midtown with the door open. Like, it was a Sunday fun day, and I had to call like the USAA to come start my battery because we was fucked up. Oh. But like, it was just like that type of fun, right? Yeah. So like, I kept it low key, and so eventually, I know I didn't tell her because she was in a relationship, and I was like, she's not fucking with nobody else, and so fast forward, me and him started getting a lot closer. We had to talk like, okay, yes, we want to take things more serious. So I was like, okay, now I'm going to start, telling my friends about him. So I invite him to her birthday dinner, and I'm like, bitch, I got to tell you about this nigga. Like, we finally... Oh, my gosh. And she just, like, looks up at me next to her nigga, and her eyes fill with tears. She's like, and I felt horrible about it. I felt guilty like I did something because I could see... her from her perspective where she probably thought I knew about it or some shit. So I was like, never again, like, I don't ever want to put like my friends in a situation to where they feel like I'm going behind their backs or anything. So I would just never do that personally. But if you go behind my back and fuck one of my niggas, as long as it ain't, I really don't care, honestly, because them niggas is for the streets. But just don't, like, if it was one of my like if you've heard his name before and I've cried about him, I don't fight, but bitch, you might have to catch this fade. Like, I don't do that.
I ended a friendship of, I don't know how many years we were friends. But I really ended the friendship because I feel like she wanted to fuck my daughter's dad. And me and him weren't in a relationship at all, but I feel like there's certain boundaries that you just don't cross.
That's a fucking boundary. Like,
girl.
What?
When I tell you, I was just sitting back peeping shit on Instagram and shit like, oh, you liking pictures and shit? Okay. Bet. You don't never got to talk to me again. At this point, I don't even know you. You're dead to me. Like, there are certain little, you just don't cross. Like, like my, huh?
That's nasty, first of fucking all. Like,
girl, I hope you listening so you know why I don't fuck with you no more. Bitch.
And that song Mary Had a Little Lamb.
For real, like, I don't know what be going. And I don't know. I don't think that if it happened the way you said it did, I wouldn't feel bad. I would just let her know, hey,
no, we're
bad,
cool. We've gotten past this. Like we've gotten past it, but for a while it put a little strain in our relationship just because. And I was like, I would never want to lose this person. Like I expect when I'm 75 years old and I'm still like, bitch, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like I value her that much. So no, I would never. Now if it's, let me say something real quick to you hoes out here. If you done fucked every nigga in the city, you can't call dibs on nobody. Okay, like if it's one of those people, I don't give a fuck. Like you mad about the 150th nigga that you slept with?
Not
you mad at me?
Nah,
I'm dead ass. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm kind of hurt. What you heard about? Like,
I will say that I do have a friend that I think is like that. A guy will be in her DM and they'll be talking, and it's not even like on no real shit. Like y'all ain't even exchange numbers. And if I be like, hey, you know him? Oh yeah, girl, we talk, or we used to talk, or we did. First of all, the whole talking shit, I could give a fuck less about. Did you fuck him? Was the feelings invested? Right. If not, he's fair game. He's for the streets. Like, shit.
Right.
You snooze, you lose, girl. Slow feet don't eat. Sorry. Shit. Once again, drip or drown, bitch.
Stupid.
Like, I don't get that. Like, even, and I hear so many men say it, but that shit, men will lie on you too, because that shit didn't happen to,
men
like,
lie all the time.
A dude told me that he was trying to talk to me, but he was like, no, I ain't never fuck with you because so-and-so said that he fucked with you. I'm like, what? Yeah. I don't even have this man's phone number. Like, niggas be real life lying just because they don't want, like, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. I don't want you to be happy type shit.
Why do niggas lie about stuff like that? Like,
the same way delusional ass women be like, oh yeah, we used to talk. Girl, what, hi and bye, how are you? I'm fine. Oh, okay, what you doing? Nothing.
Right, true.
That ain't talking.
True, very true. Yeah.
But then they'll hit you with the little shady shit. But I mean, you can have them. Bitch, you're not giving me permission on who the fuck I can girl.
You don't own him. The fuck, you crazy bitch. Girl, people need help. Like, who's out there giving out free counseling? Because Clubhouse. Fuck,
tap in.
Y'all are crazy. We gonna change the subject real quick because I really wanted to talk about this. So I want to talk about my broke ass friends. Like, I hustle, Toya hustle. So when we go out, we do shit. We spend our own money. We spend our money on each other, like, because we got it like that, right? But some of you broke bitches, like, y'all need to stop trying to hang. I ain't got it. But when I say, like, you really ain't got it, you got your priorities fucked up. Stop trying to hang out and, like, all this stuff, and stop asking me for money. Like, I'm not your sugar daddy. I'm also, little side note, stop when y'all get some fucking life insurance, because I'm tired of paying for these goddamn GoFundMes when y'all die. Stop being broke in life and death. Like, I hate that shit.
Damn, being broke in death. That's deep.
It's crazy. It's like,
I never thought about it like that. But that's
you
pretty
over
deep.
30 and you ain't got no life insurance. The fuck is wrong? It's like $11 a month or some shit like that. Like for a $100,000 policy. Like, come on, y'all be at the club every fucking Sunday. Probably hell every day now. Every day, because Houston is wide open. But no, I hate.
What did you do with your $600, Stimmy? Pop bottles.
What did I do? I bought some crab legs.
Okay.
I didn't. I bought some lobsters.
Let's talk about your broke ass friends.
Oh yeah. Anywho, so y'all, this girl we would go out and we'd be in like a group setting, and she would order all this food. I order all this food, and she'd be like, "Hey, take it it's across. Can you get me real quick, and I'll pay you back later?"
After she already ate. You know that LeBron shit where he pick his bag up. See you in the car.
Dog, I used to get so mad. And she's a really, really, really close friend of mine, but I'd be like, stop fucking, like, how you know I got it? Like, I might be fronting for everybody. Like, stop asking me shit like that. And if you ain't got it, just say you can't come out. Hell, call your mama. Don't call me. Like, I'm sick of this shit. You too old for this shit. But no, I got a funny ass story. I had this friend, associate. She called me one day and was like, "Hey sis, how you doing?" So I'm like, "Hey girl, what's going on? Are you going to Atlanta Greek picnic?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." She was like, "Well, can you send me $300 so I could go?"
What?
I was like, so I didn't know how to say no at the time. So I was like, I ain't got paid yet. I don't get paid till like the 15th or whatever. And she's like, "I understand, thanks." So on the 15th, this bitch texts me, "Hey sis, I know you said you were getting paid today. Like, do you think you could send me $300? The fuck I look like? First of all, we were like 22, fresh out of college. I ain't got money like that. The fuck? I live at home with my dad. Why would I give you $300? Dumbass. Like that. I hate broke people. Like, and then they got audacity. Like, why are you entitled to my money? I worked my ass off. I was working at the laundromat at this time. Like, the dry cleaners. Fuck out. I was making $12 an hour. How I'm gonna give you $300?
Damn, they make $12 an hour.
Oh, girl, it was the at the time that was good money. Yeah, but this neither here nor there. Don't fucking ask me for money. Fuck.
I'm trying. Hey, y'all need a job. Y'all might want to tap in with the cleaners. Shit, I didn't know they make $12 an hour. But anywho, I do have had people in my life that was like that. I had allowed a girl to live with me. Like, I have a really big heart. All my friends know that. You know what I'm saying? I got friends in Maryland that I don't even talk to anymore, and in Dallas, and will just hit me up out the blue like, hey, Toy, you think you could spare me $100? I'll pay you back on whoop de whoop. Cool. Cash out. But I know I'm going to get my money back. I ain't finna see them out, and I got to look over their shoulder like, Anywho, yeah, I let her live with me, and she was supposed to be splitting the rent. All types of shit was supposed to be going on. Things that roommates are supposed to do. It was so many things involved in that whole scenario that in retrospect, I was like, wow, this bitch was really loony. And I was even more loony for letting her live with me. But, like,
how long did it take you to realize?
She ended up living with me. She was supposed to be splitting the rent. She ended up switching out a car and getting a Benz, like, just money bags.
She was living off you?
Money bag, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe she's saving money, so she got a little bit more money to spend. I try to give people benefit of the doubt, right?
Fuck that.
And
go live in that Benz.
We would go out. And she would, like, kind of flock to me and my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm starting to sit back and be like, damn, she don't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are your friends? When me and you started hanging together, I had my set of friends, you had your set of friends. So we don't kick it all the time together because you still kick it with yours and I kick it with mine. But maybe like 3 months goes by and I'm like, okay, it's her birthday. She invited all my friends to go to her birthday party. None of her friends show up. I'm like, where is this bitch?
Wait, how long had you known her?
Maybe like 2 months.
And you let her live with you?
I know. When I tell you, she gave me this big, sad story. She's going to be put out, all types of shit. They
got a homeless shelter over there off of South Main, I think, right?
I felt so bad for her. Like, come to find out, like, later on, it's going on. And she ends up saying, yeah, I ended up getting this really great opportunity. I got to go out of town to go work. Cool.
Where was her mom at? Like, I'm trying to figure out all this stuff.
She goes out of town on, like, maybe the 15th. So the first rolls around. I'm like, how's out of town going? Did you get the job? Oh, I'm still, taking tests. Got to do this, got to do that. Okay, cool. Now the 5th rolls around. You still ain't sent me my money yet. So at this point, I'm like, okay, where's the rent? Like, where's your half of the rent? Oh, well, this happened and that happened and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I'm like, this bitch is really testing me now at this point because I'm still seeing you on social media turning up. But I do know how women are. Like, we can finesse and be turned up. So I'm like, maybe it's not her money.
Fuck no. Look, you get your priorities straight. You over here asking people for money, but your broke ass is out in the club. Like, I can't stand that. Y'all, get out these niggas' faces. If they not paying your rent, what are they good for? Like, what do you want for some sex? Go get a toy. Like, oh, you can't afford one. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm so sick. I hate broke people, like, with a broke mentality. Like, on some bum shit.
By the time the 18th came and I still had no money,
her shit would have been packed and put on the
writing an email. And I'm like, letting her know everything she owes, what's going on. Whoop de whoop. She sent me a text message back and told me that I am so childish for emailing her when she doesn't even stay there. I said, well, bitch, your shit is still here. I'm talking about she moved her bed in. She moved all types of shit in. All your shit is still here. This is not a storage unit. Even if it was a storage unit, you still owe money for a fucking storage unit. Where's the disconnect from here to here to not understand that you still owe me money? Like, I don't understand. I said, if you don't get your shit by the 3rd of next month, all your shit will be on the corner. And, just to check, I called the lawyer because I wanted to make sure, I was within my rights because there's different laws in Texas to where, like, you have to give people heads up and all that stuff, like, or they end up not owing you money or some shit because you kind of, like, put them out without notice. And he was like, no, you sent an email, which is what you should have done. You let her know. She has until, I think, 30 days or something to get all her stuff. And I told her, I was like, I will put your shit out. I went to work. And she still had a key to my house because she went out of town, came back home, all her shit was gone. I was like, okay. So she left respectfully. She didn't fuck any of my shit up or anything. But I seen her at Chapman and Kirby maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago. I'm talking about we locked eyes, and it was like she seen a ghost. By the time I turned my head back around, the bitch was gone. I'm just like,
I don't even let people spend the night when they're in town. I'm sorry. You cannot come over. Fuck no. This is hell no. No.
I'm starting to learn my lesson. I'm 31, and I'm just now learning my lesson that, you know what, I don't think friends should just stay at my house at all. Because, A, they're a little too entitled to things. So, yeah, just, No.
Girl,
I think I'm off that.
I had this another kind of funny story. So the same broke friend that asked for ATL Greek picnic money, it was a nigga that flew in town, and she was like, you could stay with, I don't know how she found out he was in town, but she was like, you could stay with me. He had a job interview in Houston, and she said, you could stay with me, and he stayed there for a week, and I think he was gone most of the time. Like, he literally slept on the couch because she had a 1-bedroom apartment. This bitch hit him with the electric bill was $150, so I need this money. Like, he was like, I wasn't even there. You asked me to stay with you.
Wow.
Like, I don't get that shit. Like, that shit was fucked up to me. And he was like, he hasn't spoken to her since. I think it was like 7 years ago.
Now, I do feel some type of way when a man stays in my house. And
she asked him to stay there.
I feel a certain type of way. And yeah, without that. When, boom, you spending the night, you're enjoying my company. Now, 4 days, your ass still ain't went home. I'm going to start dropping hints around this bitch. Like, I'm going to get on your nerves to where you want to go back wherever the fuck you came from.
You let people say that long? I don't like niggas like that.
Y'all
business, got to go. You ain't got no job. Like, you ain't got no other friends. I had let a homeboy in college stay with me because he got evicted. So he got there and he was like washing dishes, buying groceries and shit. And he was like, I could tell like you getting antsy, so I'm going to leave. Thank you.
That's what I mean by me doing shit. I'm going to start slamming doors and shit. I'm turning shit on. I'm making smoothies.
This
like,
was
you
only
gonna get your
days.
ass up.
I would let him come every like couple of weeks, but he would only stay like 2 days max. Like, bro, I don't like niggas. I do not like people like that. Like,
I think it's weird when people stay at your house and don't at least offer. Like, if you're gonna stay at my house for, let's say, you came in town, you're asking, can you stay in my house? I'm gonna say sure. And you're staying for longer than, let's say, 4 days, like a week, and you're not even offering to buy fucking toilet paper. So you wiping your ass just like me. If anything, you being here is making my shit go 2 times up. My electricity bill is higher. You wiping your ass, using my toothpaste, doing this, doing that. This is not goddamn Hotel Derek.
Man, I don't know how you do it.
I know.
Because every time I go to Toy House, she got somebody staying there. They got suitcases and shit, and I be like, look, that look like this. Like, so when
look, I'm still trying to get my mama out. Hell, this shit was supposed to be temporary, and she's still there. So I'm like, damn, you done bought new bedding. You're getting real comfortable in here, ain't you?
Oh, those are nice.
Damn, checkout time was a year ago.
Woo! Fuck yeah, I don't know how you do that, sis. Like,
me neither. So a question that I have is about authentic, platonic, male-female friendships. Do you think they exist, or do you have any that exist?
I actually have a best friend. We're not talking right now, but we've been friends since 2009, and we, of course, when I first met him, he was fine as hell walking up the Tiger Walk. I was like, oh, okay, I see you.
Good old Tiger Walk.
But I was in a relationship at the time, so I couldn't holler at him the way I wanted to. Then, I had broke up. That's how we met. I had broke up with a dude. I was crying one day in geology class, and he was like, hey, nigga, like, you really embarrassing yourself. And that's how we started our friendship. And we thought about dating, and then we were like, you know what, I don't want to ruin this relationship because we are such good friends, but we've never done anything other than that. I will say it puts a lot of strain. He was engaged, and his fiance couldn't stand how close he and I were. Like, so I think it was, she didn't understand, like, what was going on between us, and I think some people can't handle it, but yeah, there are platonic relationships like that. I don't fuck all my friends, but dudes try to fuck, that's very rare to find a man that's going to respect you like that and doesn't want anything.
The reason I asked is because, remember we were on Clubhouse and there was a girl in there and she was talking about...
That shit was weird.
She said that she had a male best friend and he is held to such a standard that if one of her male that she's talking to or dating feels some type of way about their relationship, she cuts them off. Like... because at the end of the day, that's her best friend and he ain't going nowhere and blah, blah, blah. So it's maybe like 15 of us in this room and we're really picking the girl's brain. Like, do you think that none of your relationships are working because of him? Like, have y'all ever tried to have a relationship? What gets kind of weird is that she says, well, I mean, when I'm not in a relationship, him and I just like casually fuck. We're like, what?
Yeah, so why aren't y'all together? I think she said something about...
She said he had too much emotional baggage. Yeah. And that's why they're not together.
But y'all basically kind of still together, just in an open relationship. Y'all should just get married and have an open relationship at this point. Fuck who you want to fuck and stay with that. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, I don't think you should fuck your friend and then bring him around your niggas. Like,
but the crazy part about the story is that we asked, do you tell your male friend about your best friend the fact that y'all had sex? And she said, I don't think that's any of their business. I'm like, oh, okay, so when do you fucking tell them that you and him have had sex? Maybe like a year or so. What? You mean to tell me
you had this man around him all these times?
I'm talking about riding in your nigga's car to the club, all types of shit. You finna get something. Either you finna die or your best friend is finna die, because you gonna mess with the wrong nigga one day and you gonna be like, yeah, boo, I got something to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing serious, but yeah, me and so-and-so have fucked a few times.
I think that's something you should tell people up front and let them decide if they want to deal with that. Because if you bring them into this situation, then they feel like they can't trust you. Like, what else have you been not telling the whole truth about? I mean, it's not lying, but if nobody ever asks,
omitting the truth.
It's. I think she was going with the don't ask, don't tell situation.
Fuck that.
But I think you should give people the opportunity up front to want to deal with this shit, because I know I'm a jealous bitch. So what the fuck y'all laughing about? Like, no. Y'all remember that time we was, what? No, I don't like that shit. Like,
so my ex, he might be tuning in. I remember one time, because we used to live together. I remember one time he had a certain female at his house, and I'm getting fresh off of work. I knew they were friends, so I walk in the house. This bitch sitting on the couch. I'm like, hello. Hey.
That's disrespectful.
I go in the back. He's like, oh, what's up, Toya? Oh, what's up, nigga? Why is she on the couch? Like, what's going on? Oh, she just came over here to rap real quick. You don't say. Okay, how long has she been here? I'm just like, you know what?
You
in her crazy bitch. I'm trying to keep her inside, so I'm like, okay, I'm doing what I'm doing, you know. Soon as her foot stepped on the threshold of being outside, I'm like, you got me so goddamn fucked up right now. I said, have y'all fucked before? I mean, nah, but we slept in the same bed before. Nigga, I will kill you. I'm like, what the fuck? Quit playing with me, Smokey. Like, what is wrong with you? What about this situation makes you think this is okay? I said, you know what? I'll show you better than I'll tell you. What the, man, here you go. Here I go, bitch. What?
You fucking right.
I'm like, what do you think makes this whole situation okay? Because let it have been you, fresh off of work, walking in, it's just a nigga sitting on the couch, just, what's up, bruh? Bruh, get your bitch, like, what are you?
That's when you stand at the door and you hold it open.
But you know, people really, a man will really flip the script like, you're fucking crazy. No,
what did we say last episode? Niggas are stupid. Like,
you are really trying to bring the crazy out. Yes, I can get crazy. And this is a trigger right here, because I want, the worst part about it is the girl went to TSU and she didn't speak to me, period, anyway. She would always look at me crazy.
And then she was in your house.
Oh. And I split the rent with this nigga 50-50, okay? Bills, rent, down to the motherfucking T, okay?
That's just, y'all, that I saw somebody said, I was some type of shit on Twitter, but it's like, if you're in I think it was a marriage situation, like, you shouldn't have the opposite sex at your house if your spouse isn't there. Unless y'all, like, I guess your spouse is, like, super cool with the person coming, like, that y'all, you know, have that understanding, but that's just disrespectful.
If we're all cool, then that's different, because he knows, you know, said CJ, Martin, Austin, all of them been my niggas forever type shit. If I got a flat, I'm calling one of them niggas to come fix my shit. But a woman that you're cool with, that you told me you slept in the same bed with,
yeah. Now and this is the reason why, guys. Like, she thinks that you've already disrespected her and your girlfriend, and so she'll just do it again. She will keep, like, she's like, oh, he don't really fuck with her like that. That's how women think, like, unfortunately.
Now when I see you out, I'm just like, you funky bitch. Now you put more animosity into the shit.
For no reason. All you had to, your phone didn't work? How you just show up at my house? I would have.
I still don't like that bitch to this day. God damn it.
You think she watching this?
Fuck you if you watching, girl. Shit. I don't like you and you don't like me.
That's okay. That's cool. There's a lot
Wait, what did Scissor's grandma say? But you don't got to disrespect me.
Facts.
You don't got to talk about me. You
Facts.
just stay out of my way and I stay out of your way.
Come into my house. Like, this is, now I got to sage the whole fucking place. Like, hell, okay. Got to get a new apartment. Like, fuck no. Just because you're bad energy.
Then
here.
I moved into his shit, so now I got more questions in my head. Like, was it this bad? Y'all motherfuckers slept? Girl, I'm already an overthinker and you're just pushing it, buddy.
So, question. If you meet a guy, say you get married to a guy, that y'all get real serious and he's divorced and he kept his same bed, like, That's what I was thinking.
Nah.
Right? Like, you gotta get some new shit, nigga.
Yeah, nah. Juices are still in there.
That's disgusting. Throw the whole thing. Give it away
I already
for free
feel some type of way when I go to
care.
somebody's house and I gotta sit on their couch because niggas be fucking everywhere. So I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure they fucked right, bro.
I clean my couch off because. Well, I'm come over, yes, but I wipe my shit down, like, cause you know, but my house is clean as fuck.
Maybe that's why niggas have leather couches.
That makes sense.
Okay, we get it now. Sorry, guys, that we clowned about the leather couches in episode 1. We get it.
No, y'all niggas is nasty. Like, what the fuck? But no, I do clean my shit off just because I don't want energy in my house like that.
Right. Do you have any type of hoe tips for
broke
friends? Sure, broke friends.
Show bitch ass at work. Like, go find something. Do a scam. Do something. Stop asking me for money. But no, clingy friends. I have a hoe tip. Like, I would say, like, respect people's boundaries.
For sure.
That's it. Respect my motherfucking boundaries. And don't take everything personal. Like, I got my own life. You got your own life. Yes, you my best friend or one of my best friends, but the world is bigger than just you, sis.
I think my whole tip is going to be unpacking. Like, you really need to check in with your friends. Sometimes you call to vent, and that's cool. You're my friend. I'm going to listen. But sometimes I'm not even in that headspace to listen to your problems because I have 1,000 problems that I haven't told anybody about. So check in with your friend and be like, hey, I got a lot going on right now. Are you okay to talk?
Facts.
Like,
yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to, and I don't want to seem insensitive, although I've been told a lot I'm insensitive, but it's just, I think that's insensitive. You don't give a fuck about me.
And sometimes you're stressed. You don't know if we're stressed out. And so you telling me all this extra stuff, like, and looking for energy, like positive energy, weighs me down even more. Like, sometimes I hear some news and I'm like, damn, I'm deflated. I don't even want to talk to this person no more. So it's like, you should say, hey, can I vent to you before you do this? Now, if it's an emergency, some shit just happened and you trying not to go to jail, feel free to call me because I will talk you off the ledge. But, like, if it's just, no, you catch your nigga cheating or something, you about to ready to go bust his fucking windows, that's when you can call me unexpectedly and say, bitch, I'm finna go. I will listen, but
I'm a ride.
I will ride too, like my stupid ass. Like I've been to jail before for doing some stupid shit like that, and like it's not worth it. So, but yeah, if it's just like to just be a Debbie Downer, like right now, I honestly can't handle it. So please don't call me. I'm gonna give you my therapist's number. That's what she gets paid to do is listen to my bullshit. So, yeah, I like that one.
And on that note,
bye.
Bye.